The Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency is moving closer to disbursing the long-anticipated cabotage vessel financing fund. The agency held a stakeholders forum in Lagos to guide industry players on how to access the fund, which is aimed at boosting indigenous participation in Nigeria's maritime sector. TVC News senior business correspondent Ifunanya Eze reports.
It was a gathering of key maritime stakeholders in Lagos as the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency hosted a one-day forum focused on the operationalization of the Cabotage Vessel Financing Fund. Director General of NIMASA, Mr. Dayo Moboriola, announced that the agency has secured all necessary approvals and is finalizing modalities for the fund's disbursement.
This CVFF will be transformative for our industry by 1. Empowerment industrial ship owners, indigenous ship owners to compete favorably with international ship owners. Boosting liquid content in the maritime sector. Thirdly, creating employment opportunities for Nigerian seafarers.
Presentations during the event provided insights into accessing the fund, which has been on hold for over 2 decades.
Contribution to the CVFF is as follows. The applicant is required to contribute at least 15% of the total project cost. The PLIs will contribute at least 35%, and the fund will provide the balance of $25 million, up to $25 million, or 50% of the total cost, whichever is lesser. That is the requirement.
CVFF, in terms of utilization and operationalization, in terms of disbursements, can be done in 2 ways. On the first hand, it could be done via direct credits to the accounts of the applicants for the purchase of the assets, which the application or the project is about. In another part, it could also be done through the issuance of financial instruments that will enable or facilitate the acquisition of the assets.
Participants raised concerns about ease of access and transparency. In response, NIMASA assures stakeholders that the process will be strictly monitored. Ifunanya Eze, TVC News, Lagos.
According to the founder and chief consultant at B. Adedigbe Associates Limited, Dr. Biodun Adedigbe, Nigeria's economic growth has shown improvement compared to last year. Dr. Adedigbe attributed this progress to a stable exchange rate and decelerating inflation, indicating a steady economic trajectory heading into the final quarter of the year. He spoke earlier today when he appeared on our Business Nigeria program.
Where the Nigerian economy is today is a lot better than where it was January 2024. And if you look at number 1, the indices, then number 2, even the regular man on the street, then we have created a narrative making most Nigerians believe that we are poor. But unfortunately, the methodology being used to define poverty and then measure it and then tell us the outcome is patently wrong, because it disconnects from the culture in Africa. Now, in the advanced economies and most major economies, you measure poverty by what somebody earns. So the focus in poverty measurement is how much I earn in a month. If it is below a certain threshold, then the announcement is made that I'm poor, all right? Whereas in reality, in the African context, and I can even narrow it down to Nigeria, we are our brother's keepers. The government also must be bold enough, okay, to tell us the reality without being apologetic. Oftentimes now, government puts out data, and people say, oh, this data lacks integrity. And I ask them, how do you mean?
Now, artificial intelligence is no longer a supporting tool. It is fast becoming the backbone of modern finance. This was part of the summation at the Chief Financial Officer's luncheon themed Navigating the Future of Finance, Role of AI, put together by the Franco-Nigerian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Lagos. Report shows that AI has the ability to process vast amounts of data in real time while transforming how financial reports are prepared and audits conducted. Speakers at the event highlighted one of AI's most powerful roles, which lies in its detection capabilities, spotting anomalies, outliers, and even potential fraud faster than traditional methods.
AI is not a futuristic concept. It is right now. It is a current methodology that's being used by CFOs and all of that. It's not some jinx, right? As the audit landscape begins to evolve, the interplay between artificial intelligence and human intelligence has to come to disrupt traditional models, right? So CFOs that have not positioned themselves, right, using AI for financial reporting are going to be left out.
AI has come, AI is here to stay. So CFOs and other business leaders should be more strategic, and they should understand the impact, the risks, the considerations of the technologies that are available so as to move their businesses forward.
If you are a CFO and you remain static, you are not innovative, and you don't expound the length and breadth of what you can do, then definitely AI is there to take your job. But in total, or in summary, AI is not here to take the job. It's actually to make the life of the finance professionals better. So jump on board, make sure that you're innovative, have the right strategy to implement, and have fun doing that.